It's Dr. Love here. The doors of love is open. Make sure you open your heart, listen with your ears, and shut your mouth. As I walk into my office, my sexy secretary gave me some letters from some concerned citizens, and she asked me to please answer their question. But before we get to these letters, we do have a couple sponsors. Our first sponsor comes from Tats Lover. Ladies, he will not come at night. He will also do your feet. He will cook you something to eat. But all you need to do, ladies, is transfer funds to his bank account. And that is Tats Time Lover. Also, our second sponsor comes from Blue Chew. Use code FOOT20 and check out. Our first letter comes from Lonely Woman in the Bed. And she writes, Dear Dr. Love, I have a problem with a guy that do not know how to please me. Is there a class that he can take so he can learn how to please me? Sincerely, Lonely Woman in the Bed. Yes, there are several classes that he can take. I think his first period class is Luther Vandross Eater out of a house home. His second period class is Dr. R. Kelly How to Make Their Legs Shake. His third period class is Sister Joy's Lit class. And lastly, his last class of the day is Professor Plies. Please excuse my hands. You must maintain a 4.0 to be able to please you. Sincerely, Dr. Love. Our second letter comes. I'm locked up. She won't let me out. She won't let me out. I'm locked up. And he writes, Dear Dr. Love, I think I have made a bad decision. I met a lonely female at the gym. We got to talking and we made plans to go out. I told her, I took her out to eat. After we got finished eating, we made plans to go for a walk. As we went for a walk, she told me that it had been several years since the last time she was intimate. So we went back to her place and I ate her out of a house and a home. I knocked the sonic horns out of her. And I told her to sit on my face so she can get. Yes, I swallowed her. After we got done, she told me that I live here now and I need to ask my mother for their birth certificate. What should I do? Sincerely, I'm locked up. She won't let me out. She won't let me out. I'm locked up. Yes. The first thing you need to do is run away and never return. Second, you might want to check your phone, make sure she didn't turn on your location. Third thing, destroy your phone. Destroy the SIM card. Fourth, when you run away, please don't tell your mama or your grandma where you're going. And last, make sure you change everything about you. That's including your fingerprints. Sincerely, Dr. Love. This last letter comes from Norbert. And he writes, Dear Dr. Love, I have been with a whale called How Are You Doing? She don't like to see me happy. She always wants to be in control. But for the last couple weeks, I have met an old flame. Her name is Miss Ling Ling. I told her that I want to spend the rest of my life with her. So how can I get rid of How Are You Doing and be with Miss Ling Ling? I got several options for you. First thing you need to do is get the gauntlet and snap your finger, and hopefully it wipe her out of existence. Second thing, light up the signal, and hopefully Batman will come. Third thing, ask Jerry Jones for a trade. She might be the new defense Cowboys. And lastly, you might want to call Dr. Now, see do he make house calls to make fun of her so she can run away and say, Dr. Love. So that is all our letters. But if you're looking for Dr. Love to read you your letters, make sure you see my sex secretary and hand her in those letters. Don't forget our sponsors, Blue Chew. Use code FOOT20 and check out. Also, our tax time lover. As we say at the Love Office, open your heart, listen with your ears, and shut your mouth. Is your Dr. Love here telling you to always listen.